Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here and welcome back to the Green Lions. In the last episode, obviously, it was a 3-3 draw against Tunbridge Angels. And then in the replay, we actually beat them 2-1. Actually played pretty well. Tunbridge came into it kind of late on there, got a last kind of like late goal, as you can see, in the 86th minute. But Robbie Legg and Frank at the tank gave us a comfortable 2-0 lead. I mean, pretty much controlled the game, despite what those match stats say at the bottom corner. After that, it was a 2-0 win over Mossley in the FA Trophy preliminary round, and I know a very, very comfortable victory. 2-0 up, honestly, 4 shots on target to their nothing. Goals from Josh Steele and Frank as well from a penalty spot. Then we followed up most recently with a defeat, a disappointing one at that. We actually went 2-0 down against Carl Charlton and then pulled back to 2-2 with Frank and Ben Watson getting the goals. And then, unfortunately, Ricky Corboa then gave them a 3-2 lead, which that's where the game ended. Disappointing to lose, because today's episode we got an FA Cup special. Yep, we're against Scarborough Athletic, who are currently second in the Evo Stick League Division 1 North. Win this one, we then qualify to the FA Cup first round proper, which will be a huge deal for a club of our size. And then we also take on Corinthian Casuals as well, who are currently 5th in the table. So it should be very tough games today. Hopefully we can end up on the winning side of both. Oh, and by the way, we do have a new signing to introduce to you. His name is Ryan Lane. He is a centre midfielder, can also play left wing back, left back, and centre half as well. His versatility is going to be very important to us. As you can see, he's a young lad too, 20 years old. Could definitely still grow and develop. Paying him a lot of money though. £150 a week is a lot for him, but I feel like he's going to be a very good signing for us at this level. Pace is definitely not his forte, but he does have a lot of other good attributes. As you can see, good strength, fitness is excellent, which is very important for centre midfielders in this system. So this is how we're going to line up for today's game. Scatterstone is going to be in goal with Reed Jones and Leslie Smith at the back. Liam Mahan's going to start at right wing back ahead of Danny Hunt. Left wing back is going to be Jamal Roberts. Midfield of Steele and Lane with Robbie Legg, Frank the Tank, and of course Kyle Smith leading the line. Alright, so here we go up against Scarborough today, obviously trying to bounce back from that disappointing 3-2 defeat over Carl Charlton and qualified to the first round of the FA Cup, giving us a chance to play many League 1 and League 2 sides. Obviously with that comes a bit of a big payday, so this is what we want. Hopefully we can make it happen today. First highlight of the game here. Let's see who it falls to. There's Meris now, back to Every. Scarborough trying to build something from the back. Jones as well to win that first header. Can't get the second ball though. As you can see, Scarborough are playing a 4-2-3-1 formation with 2 defensive midfielders trying to protect their back line, so it's going to be difficult to break them down today, so we're going to have to stretch them out. The wing backs are going to be very important for us. Here's Jones back to Lane to Steele. Still hits it long, looking for Legg, and Legg's got the legs to get there. Gets the bar and then pulls it back to Frank Rosenwald. Gets in there. Frank the Tank once again gets on the score sheet here. Great cross there from Robbie Legg as well. Mentioned about stretching their back line, trying to got holes in the defence, and Robbie Legg found it. Beautiful ball as well, and easy tap in from Frank, and it's 1-0. Alright, corner kick here for Scarborough. Ball's whipped in the near post, poor defending, and it's 1-1. James Every there, the near post, stealing a good yard on his marker. Not quite sure who was supposed to pick him up. I believe that was actually Steele that kind of let him run free. Disappointing. Here's another corner kick. There's Curtis with the header, and it's 2-1. Terrible set-piece defending there from the boys. Going to have to take a look at that between episodes. I actually set the set pieces up as well. But 2 easy goals on set-piece situations. Plenty of men in the box there. Should have been easily cleared. It's a half-time here. 2-1 down. Disappointingly, only conceding through set-piece situation. Very disappointing, really, because honestly, we haven't played that badly. They haven't really carved us open at any point. I won't make a change, however. I'm going to bring on Tom Delamar for Ryan Lynn, who's struggling a little bit because he is new to the club. His match fitness is down, and he's starting to fatigue a little bit. He's on a yellow card as well. The last thing you need is to go down to 10 men. So that's the only change I'm going to make going into the start of the second half. I still think we have enough quality up top here to create a few opportunities, but we've got to do so early enough to get back in this game. Alright, another change to be made here. Robbie Legg's going to come off for Ben Watson in his spot. He got a goal last time out, so I'm hoping he can do so today. And I'm also going on Danny Hunt to play instead of Liam Mann. Just because Danny, a bit more creative, a bit more better going forward. Not as good defensively though as Liam. So we'll have to see if that helps us out. Here he is now. Hunt to Steely. Steely hits it long, looking for Smith. Smith's got the pace to get there. He does well. Puts the ball into Frank. He's got to score, surely. There it is. Carl Smith on the rebound. Took a few attempts to get the ball past the goalkeeper there, but yeah, you know what? It's okay. It all counts the same. Frank really should have scored, if not his first time. Free header. Good save. Good save again. And then Carl Smith on hand to make it 2-2. So get in there. We're still going to push for a winner today. So 5 minutes to go in this game. So far, no more chances to really speak of. And it looks like it's going to go to a replay here, which isn't ideal because remember in the last episode we did talk about briefly about the fixture congestion. And yeah, it doesn't help. It really doesn't help a replay here. But you know what? We'll take a 2-2 draw away at Scarborough. And when is the new fixture? I think we might actually do it this episode. Yeah, because the Corinthian Casuals game has been moved. So we will do the second, or the replay, I should say, of the FA Cup game in this episode. So, yeah, we'll skip forward to that. I'll see you guys in just a few moments. And the winner of that game will play, it looks like the winner of either Boston United or Salford City. So not the big fixture I was hoping for, but here's a home fixture. So as long as we can get a win here, we should have a pretty lucrative cup game at home to either Boston or Salford. And obviously results, by the way, have gone against us in the league because obviously we're a few games behind now because of our cup exploits. As you can see, we're 2 points behind Greenwich, who currently we have a game in hand on. And we're actually just 1 point behind Moseley, but we have 2 games on them. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal to catch up with Greenwich and return to the summit of the league. Alright, so here we go, up against Scarborough Athletic at home in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round replay. So, today's lineup, a couple of changes. Danny Hunt's going to come in instead of Liam Mann. Everything else is going to stay the same. Ryan Lane's going to keep his place in the middle of the park, despite his kind of fatigue and Tom Delamar. So yeah, we'll keep Ryan Lane in there. He's a better player, so we'll do that just for now. But another poor performance from him, and I will drop him. I'm not afraid to. He's still new to the club, and obviously still learning his tactical role within the setup. But obviously, I'm not afraid to make the change if necessary. So this is how Scarborough line up. As you can see, the goal scorer from the last game actually is moved to left back from centre half. Only one change for us, as you can see. Danny Hunt coming in. All right, so playing at home, we did well against Tunbridge in our replay. Let's see if we can match it today with a victory against Scarborough. First highlight of the game here, 1 minute 40 seconds in. Hunt throws it away there to the Scarborough player. What a tackle that was from Smith. Crunching tackling challenge. And now Frank is now through on goal with a back-to-front football and a good save there from Taylor. Poor finish in the end from Frank Rosenwald. Glorious opportunity to take an early lead here. Here's a corner kick. Ball's whipped in at near post, and Leslie Smith almost got on the end of that one. Keeper touched it wide. Sorry, didn't touch it wide, I should say. Here's Johnson now for Scarborough. Throws it into Johnson again. There's Daniel to Curtis. Back to Daniel. Couple of pressure on Johnson here at the edge of the area. Ball's gone through, and Colson's now through on goal. It won't count. He is offside. Yeah, it was a good few yards offside, to be honest. I could see that from this angle. Corner kick. Here's Lane, who's going to whip this ball in. Can't beat the man at the near post. Here's a second chance for him, though. What a ball that was. Smith was all alone at the back post, and it's 1-0 to the Green Lions. Great ball there from Ryan Lane. Not the best corner in the world, was it? But fell back out to Ryan. Calmly picked out Smith at the far post. Smith really wasn't going to miss from there. And it's 1-0. Corner kick. This is our Achilles heel on the first game, and it's happened again. Stanton this time with a great save, and it fell straight to Warshaw, who's made it 1-1. Oh, set pieces have proven to be our Achilles heel so far this season, so that's something I'm going to have to work on in the upcoming weeks. Here's Lane, though. Back to Steele, to Smith in the box, and it's found Reed. He's offside. He will not count. Here's Jones now. Set piece hits it long. Every with the clearance. Only fires Hunt. He puts it back in. Ball's bounce loose. Here's Every. Hunt puts it back in there. Again, back to Every. He's been all over the place for them today. There's Wright to Every. To Warshaw. Back to Colson. Colson back to Every. Good tackle there from Hunt. Plays a useless ball forward, though, to no one, and the keeper easily collects it. So, got to try and keep our shape here. Don't want to concede right before half. Leg flicks it to Frank Rosenwald. Rosenwald looking for Smith, and he finds him. There's Smith. Sends it up to Rosenwald in the box. Good opportunity there for Frank. Perhaps sort of at least hit the target. Good opportunity to get a goal before the break. Alright, 2 minutes added on time here. Here's a late chance for someone. Ball's in the box and Warshaw hits the inside of the post. Glorious opportunity there for Scarborough to take a lead just before halftime. And we got very, very lucky to get away with that one. Poor finish in the end from Warshaw. So the halftime break is upon us, and still currently 1-1. Bit of an even game, back and forth. Both teams having lots of chances today. And both teams obviously want to qualify to the next stage of the FA Cup. Both teams taking it seriously, which is great. Frank is struggling up top, though. He's missed a few opportunities in the last couple of games. Not really at best form right now, at least when you compare it to his start that he had here. So 60 minutes on the clock here. Time to make our routine changes. Bring off Frank. It's just been poor. Let's bring on Ben Watson for the middle instead. Hopefully a bit more clinical in the box. And we'll also bring on Liam Mann as well for Danny Hunt, who's not done badly today, but he hasn't really offered anything. Given the ball away cheaply a couple of times as well. So those two changes will do for now. And so far it's been a bit of an even game. So the game can definitely still go either way. His leg to steal. Tackled in the box very well. And this sets up a counter-attack opportunity now for Scarborough. But ball's booted clear and Reed should be able to deal with that. We're going to put the ball straight back to them. That was very nice of us. Good tackle from Liam Mann. There's Watson now to Smith at the far post. Good opportunity there for Carl Smith. He's on pretty good form right now. Expecting him to at least hit the target on that effort. Making some change here, 85 minutes on the clock. Bring on Delamar for Lion Lane. Again, he's struggling a bit with fitness, 64% for him. And his match sharpness has gone up a little bit, though, so he should be able to last the full 90 minutes in upcoming games, but not today. So here's Smith now to Watson for a goal. Get in there, Ben Watson. Clinical finish there. Great through ball from Carl Smith. Very, very good attacking play there from us. Can't think of the word I want to describe it as, but still... Leg to Smith, Smith to Watson, held as well beautifully, and he's found the back of the net. A lot of question marks around the signing of him at the beginning of the season, including the fans not being happy about it. But he's proven clinical coming off the bench for us. I think that was his 9th goal for the club, believe it or not. He's been pretty much a cup goal scorer, as you can see. That's the 7th in the cup competition this year. So 8 appearances in the cup and 7 goals, but still vital. Well, it could be a vital one as far the future as his club goes. And here's a chance now for Watson again. Fortunately, Every gets back on him and makes a good clearance. But anyway, full-time whistle has gone 2-1. We qualified to the first proper round of the FA Cup. And obviously with that comes a bit of money for us as well. Who was it? £12,000. That's a big chunk for a team of our size. I'll definitely, hopefully, be able to reinvest that in the club in the upcoming weeks and months. But anyway... Looking forward now for the next episode, Salford City in the FA Cup. We could continue this theme of FA Cup games in the episodes. So we'll do Salford City in the next episode, and then we'll take on Hendon in the Isthmian League Cup 3rd round as well. As you can see, we're doing pretty well in this competition as well, so hopefully we'll be able to fill the trophy room by the end of the season. Who knows what can happen. But anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit like. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. Thanks once again for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the very next part. Goodbye, everyone.